World Ranger Day is necessary to showcase the importance of rangers across the globe and their needs to access basic equipment and adequate training on survival as well as first aid skills in order to be able to safely do their jobs.
A ranger is a term used to describe any professional involved in the protection and management of national parks, natural areas, wildlife and conservation.
Their work entails protecting wildlife and local communities that live in these areas because often human-wildlife conflict arises, which is where education and engagement of local communities in conservation is imperative.
Being a game ranger is very different to a field guard. Field guards deal directly with guests. Game rangers are the front line of protection of our wildlife and the areas in which they roam. Conservation couldn't happen without them.
Protecting African wildlife is not like it used to be. Dedicated rangers work tirelessly around the clock to protect our heritage. These men and women are in the firing line every single day of their lives.
To date, over 1,000 rangers worldwide have lost their lives in the fight against poaching and wildlife crimes.
The work that rangers do is dangerous, having to watch over some of the world's most endangered and highly trafficked mammals. And it is also grueling. Based in very remote locations for weeks, sometimes even months at a time. So I just want to say to all the rangers, you are not forgotten, and salute.
The working conditions are extremely life-threatening, both from animals and from encounters with poachers.
The tourism industry has been brought to a grinding halt during this pandemic. Life has quite literally been locked down.
Due to the lack of tourism in the industry, it's putting a tremendous amount of pressure on field rangers in general. With the lack of activity and overall presence on game reserves, the number of poaching incidences is increasing rapidly.
The Akashinga, also known as the Brave Ones, are some of the fiercest protectors of Zimbabwe's animals. In the bush, these women must be prepared to face heavily armed poachers.
Akashinga founder Damon Manders says, "Wildlife is worth more to the local communities alive than it is dead in the hands of poachers." The results for Manders speak for themselves, and he says, "Women like this can change everything."
The work rangers do is crucial. Without them, we can't stop poaching and save and protect the world's most endangered species in the places they live.
World Ranger Day is there to call on any who support conservation to join in the effort where you can, because without support from the whole, the fight won't be won.
Rangers teach us all that if you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it.
If you're fortunate to meet a ranger, you'll quickly come to see that it's a passion and a way of life, not just a job.
In order to be brave, you must first be afraid. For courage lies in the overcoming of fear, not in its absence.
On World Ranger Day, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the rangers out there who dedicate every second of their life to protecting our wildlife areas. It is not going unnoticed. We salute you today and happy Rangers Day.